sure that I would call this a sneak peek. There's not a ton of information that I can give you right now, but it's gonna creep up on us. Like, Halloween is right around the corner. You and I know that because we're spooky 24/7. The Yarn Dungeon, it's never not spooky. So these things, especially collaborations with Sarah from Muse2320, we've been excited about this for such a long time and we want to chit chat about it with you. I'm going to give you the details that I can about a collaboration that's coming up in September as I continue to spin up some of this fluff here, which actually I need to get the roving because this part is going to spin up really quickly. Like, this is all I have on the end here. Also, isn't that amazing? This stuff just sticks to itself. It wants to play together, just like Sarah and I. Especially during the spooky season, we always get together at our shop. I want to do some fun things together. What are you excited about? What am I excited about? And it ends up being hours long where we're just chit-chatting about all these different things and just have like a little creative mashup together. So she made a post on her Instagram about our collaboration. There's not a ton of information on here. Nice little collage picture all put together that says company is coming, release date coming soon. There's a change in the winds. Keep watch. Fiber Friends, Altnauts, and Muse2320 Fiber are casting a spell this September. A couple of things that I can tell you is the project is not going to be a mystery. So you're going to see it before the box is sent out. We just felt that the movie is surprise enough. I'm going into the movie the same way I did with Beetlejuice, in that I'm just excited that there's another one. I'm not going to hold up any sort of expectation. I did watch the trailer. If you saw it as well, let me know what you thought about it. I was just excited. Genuinely, through and through, I was excited that everybody came back for the movie. I'm trying to go the route of the less I know, the better. I just want to fully enjoy this movie how it is. So I watched the one trailer and that's it. I'm not going to look for anything else before the movie gets premiered. If you want to guess what you think the project is going to be or the colorway is, what weight of yarn there is, like, let's just start chatting about it. I mean, we were chatting about this all the way at the end of last year. We have August and September, but obviously the box is going to go out before the premiere date since we're using it to count down to the premiere. We have to have it in our yarn dungeon before then. There are a couple of things that I want to do activity-wise to count down to Practical Magic as well. I do have a sewing pattern that I want to try. The original movie, Practical Magic, the fashion in there is just peak 90s, witchy nostalgia, whimsical 90s witchy. That's really what it is. I think if you put that into Pinterest, that's actually what will come up. So there are a couple of different patterns, like the long flowy maxi skirts that I wanted to create. Tons of inspiration for cozy sweaters that I could create. All just gonna come down to how much time do I have to create all these pieces before the premiere. There's one cardigan in particular that Jillian wears, and every time she's sitting in the kitchen, just lounging, with all of the herbs hanging in the background, I'm like, I want that cardigan. It looks so cozy and just perfect for when the air is nice and crispy. So that is a potential for me to crochet for it as well. Basically, my planner is full with ideas. I just need to pick one and go with that direction at this point in time. I mean, I'm right in the middle of Tour de Fleece, so at the moment, my energy is being focused with spinning fiber, but as soon as Tour de Fleece is done, I'm hitting the ground running with all of these projects, which is why it's going to be really nice because we have 100 nights to Halloween, 100 movies that I watch for Halloween. So like an hour 45 to a little over 2 hours I have each movie every single day to crochet. I feel like I could get a lot of pieces done. Or like if I just focus my energy from July 23rd until the premiere in September, I feel like I could at least get the cardigan and a maxi skirt done. I feel pretty confident about that. We're just incredibly excited. How many times have I said that? We're just so excited. We're ready and excited, especially these types of boxes where there's a pattern involved and we all get together as a ghoul squad and create this pattern. No matter where we're at, it's a piece that we're working on collectively as a community. It's something that Sarah and I really, really enjoy. I'm gonna be here working the project up with you in the Yarn Dungeon. Sarah is gonna be on Instagram and also with her newsletter. That is a fantastic way to see what is coming out as soon as it's happening. She also has a brand new site too. So if you haven't checked that out, I'll link it below. You can go right over. Sweater weather is already being being promoted there as well, which is so, so fun. I have not decided what sweater I'm gonna wear for that day yet. The thing is, sweater weather happens when it's still very, very warm here. The concept is we're all excited about sweater weather. We're checking out the yarn, new colorways, patterns, things like that. There's a ton of different vendors that come for that event as well, but I just feel like it's a missed opportunity if I don't wear a sweater. This is definitely the best one that I've ever spun so far. It's taking a little bit longer because it's a lot finer than the other ones that I've spun, because that pink that I'm plying it together with is also super, super fine. It's gonna be interesting to see how it's gonna work with my sweater. Since the first two hanks were like super chunky, the sizing is gonna be all over the place, but I'll figure it out, honestly. I have plenty of time left in Tour de Fleece to figure this all out. Teresa, she always pulls through with some amazing master bats. So I realized that was not a ton of information about our collab, but what's gonna happen is we're gonna announce it and there's gonna be so much information. We're gonna be like, okay, here's the project, here's the colorway, here's all the things. So I just wanted to get excited with you about the fact that we're gonna be celebrating a countdown to the premiere of Practical Magic 2, and we're gonna be doing that through yarn. No better way to count down to a movie, in my opinion. Make sure you're subscribed here, notifications turned on. I'll be announcing it as well as Sarah over on Instagram. And just get excited. We have all the witchy things coming up here in the near future. We also have, well, this isn't until after Halloween, but I did want to mention this because I was going through my planner, made my way all the way through November, and saw that there is a Friday the 13th in November. Like, that is just so perfect because November, a lot of times, you know, we have the Halloween sads, it's all over. It's the furthest we'll ever be away from Halloween. So the fact that we have a little spooky week that we can get together for Friday the 13th, amazing. If there are any other movie premieres that you're super excited about, or you feel like, hey, if you don't know this, you definitely should, please let me know in the comments. Movie premieres, book premieres. I know that there are quite a few Summerween horror books that were just released this week, or like are going to be released tomorrow. I think that's when most of the books are. It's either Tuesday or Wednesday. That seems to be a big premiere for brand new books. My audiobook queue, it is ready to go. And I also have a huge stack of cozy murder mysteries. I've been finding them in the thrift stores. First and foremost, I love them. I love the pace of it. It's something that I can read rather quickly. I can do like one book a week for a cozy murder mystery because I know the trajectory that the book is gonna go, and like it says, it's cozy. The characters, there's witchy elements, small town vibes. Like, that's my big three with cozy murder mysteries: witchy, paranormal, and small town vibes. I love it when there's a bookstore involved, a tea shop. I think I have one book that they have a vinyl store. I don't even know if that is the first one in the series, so I'm gonna have to go back and check. But that's the other thing. A lot of them are just standalone. Like, yes, there's some things that I'm gonna miss from the character development, but really we have a murder to solve at the beginning, and we work our way all the way to the end. I'm gonna be reading a lot of those this season, and obviously watching a ton of movies too. There are some fantastic movies, not just in theaters, but straight to streaming as well, that I'm excited about too. So yeah, just let me know what you're excited about as well, because I'm so ready for 100 Nights to Halloween to get started. I feel like we're already there because of Tour de Fleece, so hopefully that gave you a little witchy excitement that Sarah and I are gonna get together, have some witchy fun with yarn, colorways, projects. Oh, tea as well. I forgot to mention that, but she has this amazing collection of tea blends at her shop. And right now she's in the transition process from summer to bringing in more of the cozy fall blends, pumpkin, cinnamon, cloves. I'm looking forward to see what kind of blend she comes up with. So we're gonna have to make some tea in the yarn dungeon as well. But for today, that is it. So thanks again for coming back to the yarn dungeon, hanging out with me, spinning up some of this fiber. I hope you have a super spooky rest of your night, and I will see you back in the yarn dungeon tomorrow.